up here we have Marie Nilsson. Marie, great to have you here.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Lovely to be here.
Thanks for coming. Before we start, can you please introduce yourself, your role, what are you doing to the audience?
Yeah. Well, what am I doing? I think that question could be. I could elaborate on it, but basically, we are looking at the Nordic media market and how money is created within that industry and how money is distributed over the different parts of the value chain.
Okay.
Basically, that's what we do.
Very interesting. And you founded the company a few years ago?
Well, it depends on what you mean by few. It was founded in 1996, so that's a few years.
You've been around a few years.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And I've been working in media all my life, so that's actually the only work I've had.
Okay. You are the first time here at Northern Waves.
Yes.
And the show is almost over.
Yes.
So what did you like about it? How was the experience?
I liked everything about it. I think that it's been fascinating and interesting and lots of good news and takeaways for me. And I think also because of the, it's a little bit of a different surrounding than what I normally go to, because this is so much more tech.
Yeah.
And for me, it's been really interesting to hear also these AI-oriented speeches. They have been great. And I also enjoyed Alente's satellite speech. I think that was very interesting. I've really enjoyed many of them, yes.
You had a talk, you had the first talk this morning.
I did. I actually opened the day.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
What was it about?
I tried to paint the picture of the Nordic TV landscape, and by television I, of course, enlarge it beyond classic television, including streaming and also social video, actually.
Okay. If there's one key takeaway everybody should remember about your talk, what is that?
Transformation is now moving into a new phase where I actually believe that the main challenge won't be the difference between television or on demand and or library and broadcast. There is now a much heavier issue to have in mind, and that is the big differences between generations, the media age gap, actually, because it has such an enormous impact also on the money-making side of this business. The way young people actually consume social media, it's going to redistribute advertising money, and it's going to redistribute also, I believe, pay TV revenues. And I believe that legacy media, and that in this case includes streaming, they really need to adapt to social video. And that's a totally different creativity that goes into that.
Short form.
Vertical.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be user generated, but it's a totally different creativity that goes into it.
It's a different outlet, it's on a personal device.
And some people talk about Gen Z, but I think it's a lot. I mean, you shouldn't restrict it to that. It's going to be all over. And I think that legacy media businesses have to take this into consideration, one way or the other. Either they go to the platforms or they bring the consumers to their platform. They have no other choice, actually.
And they could die.
Oh, that's a bad choice.
I know. Okay, so if I gave you $100 million to work on that, or whatever you want to work on it, what would you do with $100 million?
I think I would invest them in the most creative people I could find. And I would set up a Nordic business of these people, creating content, of that kind, actually. You know, starting from, point zero. And forget all about the old school, how it used to be done, or why it should be done, or how you're calculating the 30-second advertising in the old content. Just rethink it.
Interesting point. Why would you restrict it to the Nordics? Is there why not invite the French and Spanish?
Oh, I would love to, but would they come, you think?
Why not?
Yeah, with a lot of money maybe. No, but
100
seriously,
million.
I would not mind. Anyone is invited. But you asked how I would spend my $100 million, and I would set up a hub here, because I actually also think, we have seen that through history, that the Nordics are quite good in creating new content. You can talk about Nordic noir, or you can talk about game shows, or you can talk about documentaries. I mean, we have a certain skill for it, and let's use it in a new way.
Let's do that. I hope somebody gives you $100 million.
Oh, I wish.
It's Christmas soon.
Yes.
Marie, it was lovely to have you. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
No,
exactly.
thank you for being here. Yeah.
You're welcome. And have a great trip back.
Thank you.
Sorry you can't be here tonight,
No.
but we'll stay in touch and see you soon.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.